welcome to this video on growing potatoes in a bag or a bucket or a bin. I should have written container there really. As you can see, potatoes are very versatile, so you can grow them in anything that carries up to 10 litres. So there they are growing in Hessian bags, not too different to the ones I gave out in the grow kits to our participants. But you can also grow in a bin, so there they are in a tin can, some large flower pots. They are very healthy looking plants. And you can also grow in a wheelie bin. So I love this one, it's very creative. I'm sure you get a lot of potatoes out of a wheelie bin. And also washing baskets. That's kind of mad because you'd think, oh, the soil would be falling out. Anyway, as you can see, very creative. Potatoes then are grown from seed potatoes, and one seed potato produces one plant. And one plant yields around 10 potatoes, give or take. Historically, potatoes were grown from last year's crops, so you might just leave a few potatoes in the ground. But now it's strongly advised actually, that you buy new seed potatoes every year. And these are available from garden centres, and there's a lot of organic producers supplying seed potatoes. Mainly that's because you don't want to carry over any blight or any other diseases. So potatoes are obviously very prone to several diseases, fungal especially, and potato scab and things like that. So seed potatoes are generally resistant to all of these. So it's advised just to, they're cheap enough, just buy new seed potatoes every year. Okay, so let's get planting. We'll move on to step 1 there. Hello, and I'm very excited to be out in the garden this morning. The sun's finally made an appearance and there's lots of bird song happening as well. It's just lovely. So I'm very excited to show you how to plant your seed potatoes into a shopping bag. So step 1 is to find a suitable bag. As long as it can hold 10 litres, it's good. So this rather dashing bag here I got in Deals should do the job. It's not the largest shopping bag, but it'll do. You can also use an old bin, you could even use a garden bucket. What's important is obviously that it holds 10 litres, but also that it has drainage. So I've cut holes in the bottom of this bag here, so that's going to allow for drainage. So that's a very important step you can't forget. So the first step then, after you've made your drainage holes, is to fill with compost. So any peat-free multi-purpose compost would do perfectly fine here. You want about 10 centimetres, so it's always handy to have your ruler, although I guess everybody roughly knows 10 centimetres. So you just fill the bottom of the container, the bag, 10 centimetres with compost. Okay, so I know it's hard to tell from the video, but that's about 10 centimetres there. So given that this is a smaller size shopping bag, I'm actually only going to put one seed potato into this. And I know that might not seem like a lot, but when you consider that one seed potato makes one plant and one plant can make up to 10 potatoes, if I put more than one plant in there, it's going to be too cramped. So I'm actually just going to go with one seed potato for this bag. Now the seed potato itself, as you can see here, it has a few little shoots growing. It is considered, some people like to rub off some of the shoots and just kind of leave 1 or 2 stronger shoots. This helps, it basically helps it get started. I mean, this is it trying to grow already, it gives it a head start, but you want it to focus on maybe 1 or 2 shoots and not all of them coming out the side. So when it comes to planting it, I'm going to put it right in the middle of my bag, and I'm going to put the shoots facing up, okay? So I'm push it down into the soil there, and my shoots are facing up. Okay, now my seed potatoes in the bag, I'm going to cover it with more compost. So about another 10 centimetres. So that's my seed potato covered then with another 10 centimetres of compost. To finish off then, you just need to give the seed potato some water. So a watering can with a funnel, I'm never sure what you call these actually, is good. So you just take it up from high and give it a shower and don't get your leg wet. This is fine then to stay outdoors, and I'll update you in 2-3 weeks. You should see shoots coming up, and I'll do more videos on earthing up, which is a very important process for growing potatoes. So that's it. I hope everyone has a good St. Patrick's Day planting out their potatoes. If you don't already, you can follow our Facebook page, which is Knocknaheeny Hollyhill Community Garden, and also our Niche Healthcare Project Facebook page.